These last 2 weeks I've pushed the rig. I've pushed the rig to the max, man, and I'm having a deload week this week. Next haircut. Where we at here, bro? Where we at here, boys? Next haircut. This hat's too rigid, man. This hat provides no flexibility. Listen to that, man. Nothing. That's the 80k mountain over there. Man, you can see it. Can I get over there without wrecking this farmer's crops? If I can get over there, can I get back here though? It looks very close, but no, it's nice, man. This is it. Nothing. So many trails, man. It's hard to... We've got some nice little local ones mapped out, though. Nice loops, bit of climbing, slippy, technical. Yeah, man. What temple is that then? Crazy times. Right, I want to get a good view of that mountain with the 80k on. That's the goal here. I might have to go back, down, up, around. It'd be worth it though, I think. I think it'd be worth it. There she is. Just behind that cloud where we would have stayed. Just behind that cloud was the start line. Right at the top. Happy days, man. Happy days. We'll be back next year for that race, and that'll be a good indicator. The problem is it's never the same course. The couple that ran it last year said that this year it was even worse, and the 2 years before that it was actually a 73k race, and that's what I based my effort off. I was like 73, I was like 80k because it didn't say any different, and then I was looking at the guy who did it, the guy who's a Filipino guy who's full time, 10 hours and 4 minutes, something crazy like that. So if I can get 12, I'll be yeah, I'll be happy. And I technically did get 12 because for that aim, because he finished at 73.5. The last what's it called, aid station was 73.5, and that's where their race would have stopped, and I got there at 12 hours and 20 minutes. So yeah, good predict. You can always predict where you're at from your training, can't you? It's just if anything goes wrong, if you go the wrong way. But it's fun, man. I've come by checking out this mountain as well. I've just unlocked another segment, which is nice. I think we'll come here for the long run this weekend. Nothing hard on the deload week. Yeah, you could just run around here, like literally up and down, up and down, up and down. Be nice. So forgiving, so soft. Nice climbing, nice downhills. Oh, it's a good life, man. It's a good life. We've still not conquered Doisano. There must be a way up. So this is the closest mountain to me, but it's only 450 meters high, so maybe it's classed as a hill. It's like where I live in England, man. Top of that hill there, that's Doisano. We need to find the nice route to the top. That'll be some nice training, man. But every time we go, it's private property, private land. We come from this side, so we need to just bulldoze our way through it. No, sorry. Talking shite, man. I'm looking at the water now. We came from that side, so we got cut off there as well. Hey, bless you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening, man. Drop a like. Oh, I'm losing it out here. I'm losing it. Huh? This boy was staring me down. Staring me down, dude. Now I've shit my pants. I've gone into there. Get out, man. I've been exploring and it's hot and now I'm a little bit late for my massage. Well, I've got 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm a good 20 minutes from the bike. Oh, here they are. Here they are, the boys. Oh. Oh. Sorry, Cap. Bye. Oi. Oh. Lord. What's this guy looking at? It's £5 hats from Decathlon. Are just absolutely legendary, man. Look at that bash. Yeah, man. So yeah, we're deloading, we're recovering. The run didn't go as planned. I was thinking more 12k and really sort of really keeping the heart rate down as well, but it's still hot, man. It's still hot, but it is getting cooler. It is getting cooler. The trainee season's on its way, man. In the north of Thailand, the cool season. We're gonna really see the work that's gone in these last 10 months. We're gonna really see. Yeah, we're gonna see the progress, man. So that's the I'm gonna show you the trifecta of recovery. So you saw day one. Sauna, steam room, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. It's very taxing, that, to be honest. Today, 2-hour massage. That was beautiful stuff, that, man. I could get massaged for at least 3 hours. I could maybe even do 4 hours, man. I love getting massaged. Bless me. There's nothing better than just moving, especially if you get a good one like that, where she was just like, she didn't miss a section. She didn't miss a section, man. Bless her. For 150 baht per hour. I was like, there's no way I'm paying that, man. That's why if you can find a good masseuse to bring them to your house, it's so much cheaper. Like in the massage shop, it's going to be at least £5, which I know sounds like, what are you talking about there, Jake? But I'm pretty much converted at this point. In about 2 months, it'll be 6 years since I've been home. Since I've left Thailand. I didn't plan that, man. That was not a plan at all. That was not the plan. But the plan was also no plan. Don't make too many plans and go with the flow. Boom, 2 kids, house, right in the north of Thailand. Happy days. Crazy thing is, it sounds about right, you know what I mean? Sounds about right. Bless me. But yeah, we're taking it easy. This is a different deload. Normally, a deload week, that's where I like put loads of sit down work as well. Sit down on the desk and chip away, but I'm really in a position now where my stuff, the last 10 deloads, I've sorted all that stuff out. Obviously there's always room to move things around in the business, but a lot of the work's done, man. So this deload, I thought I'm just going to fully deload the brain as well, doing like a couple of hours work per day. Obviously still look after my guys in the WhatsApp, but we're in a good spot, man. We're in a good spot. Gatorade. Pocari Sweat is way better than Gatorade, I don't care what you say. But Gatorade's not bad either though. Don't be a hater, man. Don't be a hater. The next day on the deload, boys, so the priority here was sorting out my feet, which, yeah, they took a beating, man. I lost one toenail, I've got half of one hanging on for dear life, and then my big toe on my left has just got a pocket where all kinds of mud and stuff gets inside. So yeah, this woman, bless her, just spent about an hour digging out old mud in my toenails, but happy days, job done. Then the rest of the day, the one thing I had to do apart from a bit of work was a deload session, which somehow I managed to mess up my timings, and by the time I went to do it in the gym, it was peak time. So I just went home and did it with the guys, and yeah, Zizi were just pounding me in the face after every push-up, and Lana was the little weight that I used for the legs, and I was going to do bicep curls, but it turned into a bit of a, I mean, it's even looking more dangerous than I thought it looked when I was doing it. So yeah, good job, Lana, I'd say. But yeah, one more day, and then full day of rest is the next day, and then we went into the long run, the deload long run. Happy days, man. Action man, how we doing, guys? I'm just on the local trails on the deload, cruising. I mapped it out. We've got about 55 kilometers, square kilometers of trail, which pretty much flows, especially if you just want to nip onto the road and like I say, just avoid going through any rivers or anything like that. It's quite, yeah, I feel lucky to have that trail just on the doorstep, so happy days. But yeah, man, we are on the deload, still clipping about 50k's of running on a deload, which is just, like I've said before, man, I used to break down on 38k weeks into actual broken bones, stress fractures across the tibia, so it's good times, man, it's real good times. Excuse me. But yeah, man, what we doing here? Just deloading, cruising on the local trails. Just thought I'd touch base. Oh, we've managed to get this YouTube channel down to about 100 views per video, which is, yeah, obviously it's not great from, I think it's the change with the emphasis in running. Obviously I'm not a runner, and I'm doing a lot of running, and again, I'm not a cyclist either. But again, you kind of build an audience, and again, obviously, the last 100 people that are watching are just watching because we're almost friends at this point, which is good times, man. And like I say, everybody in the program watches the YouTube video, and like I say, even if it is 100 people, I can't work with 100 people, so it's and when the guys do join the program, if they ever need any help, we're already friends because you've been watching me, and I can tell as well, like you speak to somebody who's been watching you, they're pretty similar to you, you know what I mean? Like it takes a pretty similar person, I think similar is the right word to use, to sit and watch me, unless you're my mum and dad. So yeah, happy days, 98 guys. But yeah, well, I mean, who cares? So yeah, I think, and yeah, like I say, the training's changed to running, but like I say, I'm not a runner, I'm not a cyclist. What I am is somebody who just likes a big session. I just like long endurance sessions. Anything over like 4 hours ticks the spot. Peak volume weeks at the minute, man. Mad workout yesterday, half marathon workout. Sorry, in distance, it was a half marathon on the same 750 metre piece of road up and down the hill. It was a mental test, and yeah, I'm still recovering right now, mentally more than anything. Yeah, it's happy days, man. Like I say, I'll be chipping out these weird videos, even if, like I say, at the very least, I'm just
something for me to look back on when it's when I'm old. Just it's going to be a tough watch, I think. But yeah, bless you. Speak to you soon, man. Happy days. And that, I left my water bottle downstairs. What a sucker. What a sucker. That is how you do a proper deload, man. Obviously you reduce your training volume. But more importantly, you take care of yourself, man. At the very least, you get the massage. Obviously, actually, I appreciate that it's not always... I mean, that massage for me really cost me £8 for 2 hours, which I know that's not the case at home, man. So, but do something. Get in the sauna, get in the steam room, bit of relaxing. Get your nails done if you're running, man. Get your toenails done. That was feels so much. They look so much better. They're almost looking good enough to put them on this camera. She's dug all the dirt out, not the dirt, the bruising on inside the toenails. And she's cleaned my new toenail up quite nicely. What kind of training volume would you put on deload? That's a good question. For me, typically how I run the program. Now, even with the program, like, I've had a hard time calling my program a program, because it really does change depending on the individual inside the program. But you need a blueprint, you know what I mean? So for me, as guys will know, it's like 6 to 8 week mesos, depending on what your focus is, if it's physique development or if it's running and all different things like that. And then after each deload, so you have a deload A, which is relatively intense, which allows us to propel into a second mesocycle, which is typically a step up in terms of volume and or intensity. And then it's deload B, which is, again, that's more, deload B is one where you really manage your fatigue the most, because it's 12 to 16 weeks of continuous training. So that's one where we sort of make sure we bubble wrap you a little bit, and then we do another 6 week meso. And then the last deload of a training block, I fully resensitized to training, where you don't touch any training volume. Depending on what you're doing in relation to CV, it can see a little bit of light CV, depending on what your baseline is. But that's the blueprint, you know what I mean? That's the blueprint. And I'll be honest, like, looks so different from person to person. Massively different. 4 eggs, 250 grams of rice, and 2 tiny hitters, some spicy mayo.